Right. Welcome, Fays and Fiends, to another Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke. We are in a very different place than where y'all may have remembered me being last. I was messing around for a little bit. I was backtracking, fighting trainers, catching Pokemon on ponds and waters, like any bodies of water that, due to lack of surf or good fishing rod, we couldn't catch any Pokemon. So I was doing the circuit, surfed all along that one route where the one sailor fisherman boat guy would take us to Dewford or whatever it's called, and then to the port. I was like, okay, cool. And then I was preparing. I was in a route, the route just past that one city where we were with Wally before he ran off to the east. So I was like, okay. So I was going along that route, and I was being prepared to stop. I was like, maybe I should stop. And then I suddenly caught a cutscene with our friend here. Yeah. And yeah, we ended up on an island because we had a cutscene with him and Latios. And Latios took us here. So if I remember correctly, it's been a while. There's these sort of mirage islands, I think that's what this is. Where they just kind of pop up. And you can take I think in Sapphire it's Latios, in Ruby it's Latia. And this was made up for specifically for Omega and Alpha. Did not exist in the OG. And this was a way to get the non-region Pokemon, so non-Sinnoh Pokemon in the game. So I don't know if each island would be counted differently for a Nuzlocke. So this is Southern Island, so let's remember that. I won't remember that, but let's try and remember that. This is called Southern Island. And we're gonna see about catching a Pokemon here. So can't catch any out here yet. There's nothing on the map. So let us see what's those whose memories fade seek to carve them in their hearts. Okay. Anyway. So we are here. That looks like Latia? Hello. Latia. It's beautiful. If I were to describe such beauty in terms of stone, it'd be a sunstone. No, it goes beyond that. Isn't its brilliance like that of a dawnstone? It is as fantastic as a steel-type Pokemon. Hey! Huh? Team Aqua, is it? So Latias noticed they're coming, and that's why it called us. On us. Huh? What's this? You? Huh? Mr. Matt, sir. That pipsqueak over there is the kid that I heard keeps getting in our way. But that rather alluring gentleman with her. Oh, I feel like I should know him from somewhere. Maybe he's a contester? Oh, I have no time to worry about that. The name's Matt. This Team Aqua's Adam Matt to you. What I want from you is that Latias behind you there. But that Megastone. We of Team Aqua are definitely going to need that translucent power of Mega Evolution to achieve our ambitions. How about it? If you give our way, we won't rough you up. I'm not moving. That's right. Full points for the correct answer. I'll take part in this battle as well. Let's protect Latias from these beasts altogether. We cannot allow Latias or even the Megastone to fall in the hands of such villains. You really think that, or you're really that stupid that I have no choice but to squash you. Alright. Ooh, he's much beefier in his art. My goodness. Matt, they did not do you justice in the overworld. character. Sharpedo? Oh, they have one each. We're fine. I can take Sharpedo with this type match. Oh. Don't you swag at me. Please don't hurt yourself. Thank you. Really need to get a stronger grass attack for Louie. Absorb is great because it keeps our health up. But dang, does it just not hurt enough? I'm sure there's a better absorbing grass move. I mean, no, I was about to say one seed one, but that's a one-time thing. That really, yeah, doesn't really hurt. All right, we'll just take that last bit there. Or not. Thanks, Matang. Matang, Matang. Metang. Metang. Yay, Cloud. Your strength is no joke. That made me dizzy. Oh, that was a girl. That's a loss I can be proud of. Eep! Strong, ain't you? You're an interesting punk too, I'll give you that. I love interesting, strong dudes. That's why I love my bro Archie. And that's why I'm gonna start loving you from now on too. Next time I see you, I'll smash up real good, okay? Let's get out of here, you dog grunt. Yes, sir. Wow. Good work, Ghost. Ah, that's right. We should first heal up the Pokemon that fought on our behalf, shouldn't we? Your team's health was restored. You performed spectacularly. You were able to protect both this wondrous Pokemon and its Megastone, thanks to you. And it looks as though Latias may have also recognized you as a trainer worthy of its trust. Look, it's trying to offer you its allegiance. I believe it's trying to show that it wants to go with you on your journey. Go on, hold out your hand. Oh. Okay. Forgot that was a thing. Okay, we have a legendary automatically with us. Mina can go to the box. Yes. This technically counts because we didn't get a Pokemon in this area. So what shall we name Latias? We didn't get a Pokedex entry. So let me find a Pokedex entry of Sapphire. Latias. Alpha Sapphire. Pokedex entry. Okay. Alright. Is this going to be specifically Pokedex entries and Alpha Sapphire? Latias. Oh wait, it doesn't tell me. Latias, the Eon Pokemon. Latias is highly intelligent and capable of understanding human speech. It is covered with glass-like down. The Pokemon enfolds its body with its own down and refracts light to alter its appearance. Oh. Okay, so it's kind of like made of an iridescent sort of thing. Okay. Latias? Glass? Shard? Shimmer? Glimmer? It's dragon flying. I believe it's that much, right? No, dragon psychic. That's a much better typing. So to say dragon flying sucks. It's a psychic dragon thing. Plate glass. What are... Well, since I'm here, I might as well see what the other entries, see if they spark anything. Reflects light and become invisible. Yeah, everything about it is refracting light and being invisible. Interesting. Okay, so let's call this Latias. Let's call her glass. Glass is reflective as well as transparent. You can make it more translucent or opaque. Not really feeling spirit. It was more like a closer to ghost typing or something. Yeah, I'll just call her glass. There you go. Yes. And we got Latia Sight. Megastone, I guess. You should take this from me. Oh, that's how we get the Mega Bracelet. Okay. With the Mega Bracelet I just gave you, the Mega Stones that a Pokemon may hold, your Pokemon will be able to achieve a powerful boost, quite unlike any usual form of evolution. But only if you're bound by great affection. You'll be able to achieve Mega Evolution. I suggest you try with Latias next time that you happen to have a chance in battle. Mega Evolution is a phenomenon that has long been shrouded in mystery. What is a Megastone? What is a Keystone? The process by which bonds between Pokemon and people manifest intangible power. How do we explain that? I hope that the Mega Bracelet I just gave you might bring us one step closer to finding the answer to these questions. If that settles that, should we be heading back? Together with Latios, waiting so patiently for us there. Yep. And I took his sister. All right. Thank you for your help, Ghost. Perhaps it's trying to tell you to take good care of Latias. In the end, you were a far greater help than I expected you might be. I expect that you and your team will be able to best both Route 19 ahead and even the Fort Tree Gym beyond that. I'll be curious to see how much stronger you might grow by the next time we meet. Get all close doing everything you can to break up Pokemon families. What do you mean? What do you mean? Latias handed herself over willingly and wanted to be with me. Well then, Ghost. Right, bye. Alright. I haven't caught a Pokemon on this route yet, though. I tried in the waters, but there's only 2 Pokemon I could get in the water. And I do not have the fishing rod for it, because I believe they are fishing rod only. So I think I'm getting... no. I did get a good one here. But I wasn't fishing up the 2. It's Sharpedo and his de-evolution. A lot of Wingulls. And then we don't have one in the grass. I'm seeing that there is at least 2 in the grass. Looks like the Chameleon. What's his name, right? Chameleon? The chameleon one? Whose typing changes based on what you hit him with. And I can't tell what that other gray one is in the grass. Either way, we still have to get a Pokemon for this route. I did not mean to do that, because I'll never come back and water them. Alright. What we got? What we got? What we got? See a base. Alright. Oh, electric. Okay. We needed a proper electric type. Nothing against Plusle, my... Plusle? Was it Plusle we got? Or Minsult, the other one? The blue one? Either way, we got one of them. And they're duo battle gimmick. So, Ultra Ball, go! Because I can't do much to him. I'm too powerful. I don't have a Pokemon with False Swipe for catching. Absorb would kill him. Yeah, I'd kill him with Louis. Blast, you're only level 30? We gotta get you up. What do you even have? I didn't look at you. Summary. Okay. I'm still thinking nobody can truly hurt without killing. Let's just throw Pokeballs and hope for the best. There's still a couple areas I need to get a Pokemon in. There was a half-sunken ship out in the ocean. But you can't go through it without dive. So when we get the move dive, we can go back. Yay, Rakakuni! Alright, Dex entry. Electrike, the lightning Pokemon. Electrike runs faster than the human eye can follow. The friction from running is converted into electricity, which is then stored into this Pokemon's fur. Alright. So. Electric Pokemon, lightning fast, it's speedy. I believe this is the one that turns into a lion. I'll look it up. Electric evolution. Yes. This becomes Mainstrick. Mainstrick? Is that how it's pronounced? Either way, it's a lion-looky thingy. Very spiky. Very geo. It's a female. I don't know if there is a difference for this thing. I mean, there is always a difference for female male. If it will. Alright, well, we will think of a name, So it's electric, it's lion, it's fast, wow. Brain, come on, process faster. Main. Electric. Lightning. Oh, friction. Zap. Oh, it should be lower cases. Hang on. I gotta make it proper. Zap. Zap. Here. Zapira. There we go. We'll have to train her up because I know we got a water gym in our future. All right, that's this route done. Ah, someone in the grass. Take flight, my bird Pokemon. Aw. Hey, the Birdkeeper design is pretty cool in this one. Birdkeeper Chester. Swablu. Okie dokie, well this isn't gonna do. Our best one is Suka. Ew. Okay. Bash it with a rock. Bye-bye. Actually, I think the next gym is a pair and they're psychic. That'll be interesting. Yay, Louie. Swallow. Also bash it with a rock. No. How could you miss? Try again. Bleh. There we go. I can't wait until... It may only be in the DLC, but when Scarlet Violet gets more Pokemon available, because it's much easier to shiny hunt in Scarlet Violet. I probably have the most shinies I've ever caught in that game. Because the first shiny I ever caught didn't happen until Sun and Moon. I only ever got the one. And then Scarlet Violet happened and I was able to... I caught my first shiny like early on. Like very early on. It was Buizel. Sort of water otter Pokemon. And yeah, and then I actually have a Swablu. They're golden color, like yellow. I got the Sand Ghost. He's black sand. I didn't change. I should change Louis' position if there's going to be nothing but bird people here. I got a number. I haven't played it for a while actually, because I'm really bothered with the recent Terra raids because they're all Pokemon that I already have, so I only really pay attention if it's like a legendary like they did a couple times or something like that, but I haven't really bothered for I think I only bothered once for the alternate starters, but once home makes it available, I won't really need them. I'll just have a bunch of the same kind. I should go back and shiny hunt for more, because there's some Pokemon I'd love to have as a shiny. But I also want to play through my sword, because I know I could get shinies in that one too, a little easier. Not as easy as Scarlet and Violet, but good crashed. But still fairly easy. Because I know there's some Pokemon of that region that I really want. Like I really want Wooblu, the basically the sheep. I want the shiny one because it's a black sheep. Actually, more stuff here. What are you? Thanks to that Aaron dude, I've been awakened to the venture that is building a secret base. He said he'd be waiting for me with the secret base guild, but Fortress is far away. Alright. Yeah, really interesting, because I know the DLC for Sword and Shield, which I also have to get, I never got it, also brought in more Pokemon for Sword and Shield from older games, as well as new ones. So I really should go back and play some stuff. Maybe if my Nuzlocke ends, I will play a bit of Sword and Shield, not as a Nuzlocke, because my main game, I would not want to restart it. Alright, what can we catch here? Oddish? I don't want to catch Oddish. I hope to God I don't catch it. I don't really need a grass-type Pokemon. Well, I guess maybe a pure one. Oddish wouldn't be so bad because it can be Vileplume, which should be grass poison. We would also have Blossom, which is pure grass. I see Plume, I see gloom on the map. Can't tell, is that the chameleon one as well? Tick no good. When I ride a bike in the tall grass, nobody can see my coolness. Who needs to see it? Oh, there you go. You don't know who I am, do you? Well, I don't know you either. Let's battle anyway. Fair. Bug catcher Greg. I should really change it, Louis. Well, these are gonna be things that can hurt him because he's grass. Do you have anything good, Swablu? I can't remember. You got nothing for the situation at hand here. And I think bugs hurt psychic anyway. No, let's send a Rakakuni. He's got 9 levels on it. I think it's bug flying, so Rock Smash wouldn't do much. Headbutt. Poink. There you go. 1 hit. Pretty strong, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright, let's switch up our Pokemon in the front here. Let's get Rakakuni up there. Actually, no, let's get Swablu up there, because then I could do the switch out. Nope, nope, nope. And you can get more experience points out of everything. There we go. Bug? Hello, Bug? The Mimic Circle is formed by people who like to mimic. A battle starts the instant we meet. What does that mean? You're challenged by Bug Catcher Kent. A Dustox. I said I don't think we really have. I think Disarming Voice does damage. Let's see. What? Barely. Not effective. Good try, Swablu, our little Swablu, our little cloud. Still a bug type. Yeah, sure, Rakakuni. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Been a long day. I've also been trying to readjust my sleep cycle. I have a pretty bad I like to call it the West Coast sleep cycle because I'm in Eastern time. It sounds really, really bad. But it works for the West Coast. Yeah, I've been trying to adjust that. So I've been trying to wake up early and go to bed early, but I keep staying up too late and having a dozen alarms trying to get me up. Little sleepy. Also why my, for anyone who follows my Twitch channel, I did a sort of last minute, thing of doing tarot reading because I like playing with my tarot cards. I don't get to play with them enough, so it was another excuse to play with tarot and maybe earn something off it being affiliate. I'll try and find all these bug people. What was that? Oh, Bug Maniac Tyler. Okay. Oh yeah, so if I can get my sleep schedule fixed, I can do tarot readings even earlier in the day. I didn't want to restore, I wanted to switch. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah. have to late screen. You had to defend your team. I'm gonna try and rock slide you anyway. Bleh. There we go. Bye-bye. But if you win, I lose. So we finally meet. My bug Pokemon will keep you company. Oh. I'm gonna read him very sinisterly, but he didn't seem very sinister. Bug Maniac Donald! Beautifly. I do like the effects. If might be, I don't know if y'all can see on the littler screen where it's the touchpad of a DS. There's rain effects going on, so the rain is happening. There's a little like beading of water, like little collections of water. Very cool. Don't really get that in a single screen game. Heck, I remember like thinking how beautiful this version, like this Pokemon game was at the time. Be rock sliding all these bugs. Yay, Cloud! Cotton Guard. That makes sense. It's a cotton Pokemon. Grass. It protects itself. Aw, I don't really need that. Don't need that. Thematically it works, but we can't go with theme. We have to go with what helps us in the best. I wish we never met. Okay, rude. I trounced your Pokemon, but geez. That is. Did we fight this one yet? No. Okay. We're the Mimic Circle. We mimic what you do. Do you? Y'all just had bug Pokemon and they didn't do shit, Brent. I'm glad you had something different, Brent. You think you can intimidate Brent? I'm gonna switch Pokemon. Take that. I shouldn't really potion up. Oh well. You had to paralyze me, didn't you? I think I have a full heal, full status, all heal status. That's a, yeah. Full restore. There we go. Now I have a reason to use it. Get heals and cure statuses. Excuse me. Let's just try again. Oh, bleh. Yay, Wilbur! Yay, Rakakuni! Yay, Glass! Your first level with us. Ninjask? You didn't ask. Oh, so speedy. Bye! Yay, Soka! Brent? Whoopsie. I lost. That you did, sir. That you did. Ooh. Ah! Oh, look at you. For someone on an adventure, you're traveling awfully light. Okay. Pokemon Ranger Catherine. Breloom. I don't trust this matchup. Let's go with Wilbur. I can't counter what doesn't hit. Buzz? Little bug buzz? Oh. Rude. Oh, that was normal. Oh well. We'll do it again. It hit pretty hard. Knees. Accidents happen when you're not prepared. Thanks for the advice. What was that? What are you? Sound like you're new to me. Scared? Oh, I okay. Still need to catch. No, I'm not catching that one. Not catching that one. I thought how you fly is by catching a whole flock of bird Pokemon and then hanging on to them somehow. But it turns out there's an HM move called Fly. I don't know. In a way, my dream came true, but I also feel like I lost my dream. It feels really strange. Huh. You can still get a bunch of Pokemon, especially if they're little. Like, how can this Wingull carry me? What I'm saying. Hello? Look at you. You must be tired. Why don't you and your Pokemon take a rest here? Oh, thank you. Very kind. Shift my legs, because I've been sitting weird for way too long. Okay, thanks. Oh, what's she doing? I heard that somewhere there's a cave called the Cave of Origin. They say the spirits of the Pokemon are revived there. Does something like that really happen? I feel she has a sad story. Alright. Will that other Pokemon show up? Go away, Pelipper. No one likes you. Go away! Trying to see if any... in the grass here. How long is this route? It's a pretty long route. Long route. Alright, well, let me go in the water. I'm not too concerned about... I highly doubt we'll be able to catch a Pokemon in the water that we don't have. Because there's only 2. We have that one. I believe that was a Wingull. Who's in my lead? You're possibly fighting a fisherman, so I'm gonna put Louie in front. Alright. You spoke to me. So you want to challenge me? Sure, we'll try out the Pokemon I caught while surfing. Good man. Fisherman Eugene. Carvana. I've been trying to catch one of those. But I feel like I need a better rod. Alright. Very good. That wasn't much of a fight. Yay, Louis. Does he have a third form? I can't remember. He's supposed to... Oh, hydro pump. Yeah, hydro pump. We'll replace bubble beam. Keep paddling. Okay, absorb. A Feebass? You get a Feebass. I want a Feebass because I can make it pretty, give it all the pretty berry juice, and then it becomes a melodic, Spinolic, right? Yeah. It's a very good Pokemon. It is like the Magikarp to Gyarados of this generation. I don't have a clue about what it takes to win. Okay. Ah, that's okay, Eugene. Glad you tried. Oh, so Feebass is in these waters. Okay. I mean, maybe I should hold until I can get the other two. If this might be our only location where we can get a Feebass. Sounds new. See you there. Hopefully you're a good one. You are... Kellyon. Kellyon. I don't know. He doesn't evolve or anything, so he's okay. We have a lot of Pokemon, so if one dies, we got lots of choices. Thank you. Kecleon. I think that's how it's pronounced. Kecleon. Yay, Cloud. Kecleon. The color swap Pokemon. Kecleon alters its body coloration to blend in with its surroundings, allowing it to sneak up on its prey unnoticed. When it lashes out with its long, sticky tongue to instantly ensnare the unsuspecting target. Alright. So, we got this chameleon guy. Girl? Get this chameleon girl. She color shifts. There's also type shifts. Lizard. Lizzie. Why not? Lizzie. So creative, I know. Liz. There we go. Cloud! You're evolving! That makes me happy. Look at you! Little cotton swab. Altaria. You get the dex entry? Dragon Breath, yes. You need some better moves. Let's go. The Dragon Breath could probably replace Round. Oh! I didn't realize Round did that, but that makes sense too. Natural gift. Delete natural gift because we'll never hold a berry. My weird cottony bird. Alright. No way to get up there, okay. Secret base. Oh yeah, this area has a lot of secret bases. That was one of the things about this. Okay. Let's go rest up once more. I like to do that. Thank you. What else we could have caught here? So I don't think we saw the Pokemon that's available for this spot. Laloon. Yes, I know it started to rain. Like, what is that? What is that sound? What's this one? Who are you? Who do we miss out? Because you showed up earlier. Who do we miss out on? I hear you. Oh, shit. My sneak turned off at that second. Oh, well. Is it like Electrike's evolutioning? Or a Minyata? Mightyana? Oh. No, not Mighty. Is it available in this game? Yeah, Puccina's in this game. So many things to remember. A bike. I thought that's how you move. Not it. Or is that an Arrow Ace one then? I thought it was supposed to be this one. This bike's supposed to be able to do it. Why am I wrong? Okay. Oh, we missed. Okay. Well, I'm not too disheartened because grass flying's not a great combo. I guess it could be, but we already have grass. Got lots of, like, grass. And flying, too. We got lots of flying. Can your Pokemon use the move's secret power to make a secret base out of the big pile of grass? Yeah, if I want to. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I didn't mean to do Pokedex. We need to do some Pokemon swapping. Switch. There we go. Alright, now we're ready for the still battle. Fighting Psychic, I believe. Oh, I should have left Wilbur. Oh well. Yeah, Brains of Bronze. Challenged by Brains of Brawn, Jail, and Kill. I hope I said that right. Kadabra, Machoke. Classics. Neither one of these have moves that are... Oh, actually. And then Soka, nothing really good against Kadabra, so we'll just do double move. But yeah. Oh, bye-bye. Splish. Okay, that was easy. Yay! Thank you very much. We learned a lot from you. You're welcome. I swore that this bridge thing was supposed to be with this bike. I thought you needed to do a trick. So I thought the trick with the other bike was just that it was extra fast. Talk to you. You use detector mode in the DevNet? Apparently, the more you encounter the same Pokemon, the better the search function will be. Its accurate search capability allows you to find rare Pokemon. And they say you can find Pokemon with strange moves or rare abilities. So they will have a glow or sparkle. Hey, Gloom. Ren. Gonna fight? There you go. Who has the knowledge and the technique for survival? Pokemon Rangers, that's who. Challenged by Pokemon Ranger Jackson. Sapphire. That's not gonna do against Louie. Poison against grass. Wilbur doesn't work for this either. And I don't think Louie has any other moves that are... Well, I guess we could Hydro Pump it. That should kill him. Split. Yep. Igoroth. Igoroth. There. Yay, glass. Recover. Oh, you have healing pulse already. Half its own HP. Yeah, you already have healing pulse. Don't need it. I didn't have enough Pokemon know-how. That's right. EP Max. We definitely don't have a move to get up here. Oh. A little ninja boy behind a blind. Let me switch Louie here. There we go. Oh, Panda, hello! Welcome back. You're not on your guard, you're in some for some pain. Challenged by Ninja Boy Takashi. Ninja Boy Takashi sent out coughing. It's always coughings. Always coughings with these Ninja Boys. Except for the one that had the Ninjask. Alright. This will give him a bit of a wash. How am I? I am doing well. Doing pretty good. Been a long day, so I'm a little tired. But otherwise, I am good. Hope you have been having a good day yourself. What was that? Alright. Moves. Water, blah, blah. It's not that I wasn't paying too much attention. Yay, okay. At least Rock Slide works. Oh, I'm out of coffee. No! I have to go over to water. I'm always tired 24/7. Had to do my fight today. Yeah. I'm also generally naturally in a tired state. And I can definitely feel more tired after cleaning. I'm glad you got some cleaning in. That's always a nice little achievement to have a nice clean spot at the end of the day. Oh wait, I'm gonna switch my Pokemon as I yawn. Oh no, this is fine. Okay. Took you a good second to recognize me there, buddy. I'll show you the true potential of my Pokemon. Just want tea and coffee to actually exist. Yeah, I drink quite a bit of coffee. I mean, not a whole too much, but at least really big mugs. I also make like I have a French press and I have a mocha pot. So with my mocha pot, I don't have any espresso ground, so I can only use my dark roast. I have a French roast, dark roast. Which I started my day on that, and I had another coffee. Just done now. I should drink more tea. I have a bunch of tea I should drink. I really like, I love Earl Grey. And I have this nice Earl Grey with vanilla. I should really drink. I got a bunch of it. I should drink it. I like my teas. Also, I like making London fogs, actually, with my Earl Grey. Man. Oh, I apologize for my yawning. It's been a while since I've been so tired and yawny so early in the evenings. Being British is in my nature to love tea. Well, I am a daughter of an English woman. My mom's English Welsh, so this guy holds untrue promises. Actually, I got into drinking tea before I even got into drinking coffee. For the longest time, I didn't drink coffee, but I drank tea. I do love making London fogs. If I want to make like a tea latte sort of thing. Just because, again, I love Earl Grey. Welsh for the win! Yeah! Actually, you missed it early in the stream. I was talking about how, my mom's side being English Welsh, and I have a bunch of Welsh cousins. I was doing a stream early today, just a quick tarot card thing, because I love playing with tarot cards. And I was mentioning how I have my Welsh family, and I have some family that practices Druid as their faith, which is cool. I need to pay attention and bash this bird with a rock, so hang on. Either way, I understand the tea appreciation. It's here. Yay, Louie! Yay, Wilbur! I didn't really like this bird keeper art. I say it every time I miss the, oh, God, dog it! I'm missing the art for, hey, what's this? Weather Institute. I think I realized this was this place where we could have gotten a drift bloom, I believe. And literally a lot of Welsh names are so stupidly funny. I was on Google Maps and looking around. Yeah. One of the longest names in the world is Welsh. I can't remember how to say it, but my mom can say it flawlessly. This is so weird. And when you're looking at it, you're like, how do any of those letters make that sound? So there's certain rules. It's like Glanfair. Oh yeah, my mom can say it. My mom can say it. Yeah, well, I don't know if I have my cousins live near it, but I know my mom's been home like a few times. Actually, she's going home in a couple weeks, and I'm mad because I can't go. But she and my dad are going. Oh, we got story. Hang on. There seems to be some kind of disturbance on the second floor. But I'm a professional. I'm not easily rattled. Girl, I hope you are paid above minimum wage and with benefits to just be here. To be fair, well, she's mainly just rain 24/7. Yeah. Yeah, I like rainy days. We actually have it was mostly cloud cover today where I am. I'm not on Wills. I think I may have made that clear when I said my mom's going home over there. But I'm Canadian. I have the tag in my thing. I'm Canadian. It's been that wet springiness. We had a really good week of summer in April, but now it's to that wet raininess, but it started happening a little bit on my walk. I took a bit of a walk this evening after dinner. And started to sprinkle a little bit, but luckily I brought up an umbrella because I saw it in the skies. What are you doing here, Luca? I was sleeping. Everyone went upstairs. Okay. Why is there nothing in the trash cans? There is a PC here. Okay. Yes, always be smart and go place an umbrella. I guess we're just so ones you all may not have seen. I may have showed Death Trap last time. I can't remember if I have. You're wondering where I was from? I'm from Canada, specifically Ontario region. So we share a bit of accent with like northern states, so like Minnesota, Wisconsin. I gotta sneeze now. Oh my goodness. I got Spoon. Who's a replacement for Gully, basically. So you didn't get a chance to evolve Gully. Aquario, Armero. And then I ended up catching an Azumarill. I was like, oh, I won't catch Azumarill. Azumarill did show up. So Jenny. We got Skate. We got Behold Her, which I think I caught this one on stream. And then the two we have recently. Oh yeah, and I caught I call it Moonstone, a Lunatone. Oh, they follow. Unwavering Pro. Oh, CL, I believe on the name there. Hi. No offers allowed, but thank you. It's a damn good collection of Pokemon. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. A lot of water, but that's Pokemon for you. I think water typing dominates the Pokedex. Yeah, we got some good ones. I gotta get some of them evolved. So I gotta get Magikarp evolved. Especially Magikarp, and especially Tentacool, so we don't end up catching a Gyarados or Tentacruel. Probably get Machop evolved so we can get Machoke and Skitty evolved. So we need some training to evolve everybody. And it really should work on Electrike so we can have an Electric available. As Blessel's more just a pretty face. The Pikachu, but not Pikachu of the game, the Electric Mouse. Alright. But we are fine. I believe. I'm trying to think what's available here against Team Aqua. I think we're fine. Actually, you know what? No. Wait, no, I'm pressing wrong buttons. Spark and Thunderfang, actually. This will be better on our team. I think we won't need our Rakakuni because he's just HM utility. There you go. We played Heart Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke. Oh, nice. First Pokemon on stream. Extremely lucky, yeah. Oh, nice. I haven't done any randomizers. I just have, I basically play it as just a base game. I know a lot of people have fun with the randomizers. Had Dialga as your starter. Wow. That's quite the start. It's one way to get there. Maybe I should do the randomizer because I failed my 2 Nuzlocks. I tried to play Fire Red. But I think we were on our way to the 4th gym or no, we were on our way to the 4th gym. And I had 2 Pokemon die, one of them being a Growlithe, and I was so upset because getting a fire if you didn't land Charmander is so goddamn difficult in Gen 1 Pokemon. So I was so mad. The boss got interested in the research they have going on here, so he set us up. Quit your meddling. Yeah. Randomizer was very funny just because you go around and try and catch legends. It could, oh yeah, yeah. Oh, for me was a Scyther after I, oh. That would be pretty interesting. Maybe I'll try it one day. Because I plan on playing all the like just base game Pokemon up to a certain point, at least until I can no longer have emulators. Because I do have my Switch, but I don't want to restart those games. Because I only have, I think it's only Sword and Scarlet. So, and since home Pokemon and all the old Pokemon can't go on Scarlet yet, that means all my Pokemon are kind of on Sword. So I don't want to, especially since I don't pay a monthly subscription for home. I just kind of bought it just for a month to transfer all my Pokemon. But recommend doing randomizer? Yeah. So once I get through all the base games, maybe I'll do a return to Fire Red or Soul Silver and do the randomizer and see if I fare better. So my luck's okay. My luck's okay, though maybe with my luck I'd get a Caterpie as my starter. Which, you know what? If it starts that way, I'll just... Might be a quick end and then I can start over. So bad. I did get far in my Soul Silver. I got to Lance, basically, Elite Four, and then he destroyed me because he killed my Lantern. My Lantern was my ace for his fight. It was very sad. Anyway, I should have trained more and like max out or get as close to max as possible in levels, but I hate that just the way. Then just get Caterpie to level 100. Yeah. Blast it! Blasted by a kid! Gonna fight every single one of these grunts. Need all the training. I came here because I heard that the Institute is investigating the relationship between super ancient Pokemon and the weather. Yeah. Grimer? Well, Grimer, you look like the kind of Pokemon who would like some muddy water. A sploosh. Are plans being spoiled by a kid? I mean, has word of me not gone around yet? Up the stairs. Yeah. Could it be? Is this the world Archie hoped to create? Curse you! The precious results of my research! Give them back! Shut your mouth! Ugh! Steady on! Are you alright? Fine. I'll give it back. I'll give it back, alright? The awakening of the super ancient Pokemon will bring about extreme weather. If this happened all over the world, what would become of Pokemon? Not to mention people. Well, it looks like we gotta interrupt this. You feel like Grimer just wants a hug? That's why his arms are out? Yeah, probably. So he's just always prepared to take a hug. We're Team Aqua. We appear wherever anything rare is found. Okay. Caravana. Well, I don't have any moves for this one, so let's switch them up. A Screech? How dare you? Zorb. Wait. Hi, Tiana. You can switch for this one. Actually, no. Never mind. We won't switch. Hydropub. How dare you! you? Putting all my stats down, you jerk. Oh, play. You got me. Yeah, I did. All right. Anything special for here? Nope, just a way to avoid the last grunt. All right. Hello. Huh? What's a kid doing here? There's an even younger kid downstairs. What are you talking about? A challenge by grunt. Gold back. Rock slide. Yawn. Huh? I lost? That you did? Alright, nobody move. Nobody move. I'm going for a quick nap. Nobody move. Nobody move. Nobody move. No one move. Nobody move. Just gonna take a quick rest here. Everybody stay where they are. No one leave. Nobody go. Alright. Everyone's still okay. Alright, here we go. Oh my! I've even run into you when I'm not on the clock. Wonder why that is. Maybe we're destined to be together. Wanna know something? I'm feeling so empty and downhearted right now. I can't get my head straight. Help me take my mind off it? The way you and your Pokemon battle so straightforwardly and sincerely with such hope makes me so mad. Right. Like how you can nap and everybody happily waits for you. Maybe they're as bad as people make them out. Maybe. They're very, very, very kind to let me go nap and not do anything. All right, Shelly. I feel like this might be one of our last fights with Shelly. Or there might be another one in the future. Don't have anything that works well against you. Oh, Louis. Oh no, scary face. Oh no, our speed, even though Sharpedo is already faster. Ugh. Louie, why is it always you that gets the swagger? Don't hurt yourself. Good. Okay. Okay, our boy will break out of it. Come on. Louie! Wow, you really hurt yourself there. Okay, hang on. We got a full restore. There we go. Hold on. I have a cat behind me and she's wanting something. What are you wanting, Rena? Okay. She decided because I paid attention to her, she's gonna walk away. Like, don't you dare talk to me. I'm sorry. And yes, our Kadabra is named after my cat. She is a grumpy lady. She is a kind of a brownish gray tabby cat. Dot dot dot. I feel a bit more relaxed, thanks. As a token of my gratitude, I'll tell you one thing. When Team Aqua's... No. When the illustrious Archie's ambitions have been realized, the world will truly return to its beginnings, to before the birth of anything at all. Think for yourself about what to do when you're up against that reality. I still haven't figured it out myself. What's wrong and what's right? See ya. She'll run into you again, though. Archie's probably on the way to Mount Pyre. So Okay. Thank you, young one. You've helped save us from quite a pinch. You okay there, mate? That truly was a slap in the face. Those thieves. What could they hope to gain by investigating the extreme weather patterns of thousands of years ago? Oh, but I'm forgetting myself. First, I must thank you properly for your help. It might seem an odd way of rewarding you, but please take this Pokemon as my thanks. You cannot carry any more Pokemon with you currently. Why don't you come call again after you made space for your team? But as for the data those ruffians were seeking, they wanted to know about the extreme weather conditions that ruled thousands of years ago. Because of those two super ancient Pokemon. One of that pair was a legendary Pokemon we know as Mighty Kyogre. By absorbing the energy that abounds in the natural world, Kyogre transformed itself, or so it is said. The transformed Kyogre caused so much disturbance to the weather patterns that the world was assaulted. By torrential rains, the seas rose around the planet. We refer to this transformation as primal reversion. The result of this terror we call primal Kyogre. Primal reversion is a possible form of evolution, like, and yet not like, Mega Evolution. Or so has been theorized. But it has never been achieved by any Pokemon other than the super ancient legendary Pokemon. And so it has been largely forgotten as a method of evolution. If you'll excuse us then, we'll be heading downstairs, but talk to us when you have a moment. We want to thank you as well. Well, I want to know what that Pokemon is. I mean, technically I can't because it's... We already have a Route 19 Pokemon, but I guess I could throw it in the box with Gilly. Let me put away a Pokemon. We'll put away Sapphire for a momento. Alright. Let's go pick up our random... Not so random, but Pokemon gift. Hi. I think I know who it is. I think it's Castform, isn't it? Yeah, Castform. Sure. Basically just a weather Pokemon. All its phases are different clouds. Well, we already have a Pokemon named Cloud. It does different weathers like misty and sunny day and gloomy. I think gloomy would just remind me too much of the Goo Dragon. Or Gloom, because Gloom. Actually, Gloom would be one. Well, I'm gonna have to bring up its entry because it didn't give me its Pokemon entry like it did to the other one. So let me read up its Pokemon entry for Sapphire. Cast form Pokedex entry. Alright. What is a good one to read from? This one. The Pokemon database. So, past form. The weather Pokemon. And we want... Here we go. Past form borrows the power of nature to transform itself into the guises of sun, rain, and snow clouds. This Pokemon's feelings change with the weather. Damn it, why did I have to call another Pokemon Cloud? Cloud would have worked very, very good for cast form. Yeah, maybe a cloud name. Hold on. Type of cloud. Stratus, Sirius, Cumulus. Nimbus. Because Nimbostratus, we'll call him Nimbus. Call her Nimbus. Nimbus. That doesn't have like a. What is this shiny form? I shouldn't say anything unless I know. Is shiny cast form. Ah, it's purple. Okay. I was gonna say if it was like a gold, then that would work very well, but it's not. It's purpley. Okay. Cast form is a Pokemon that changes its form according to the current weather conditions. We have many cast form living here in the Institute with us. They help us with our research of weather phenomena. Alright. It's done. Let's get him in the box. Hey, the kid left. Do-do-do-do. There we go. Sapphire is our Route 19 Pokemon. Thank you very much. Take a rest. Just a little rest. And there was those guys I wanted to thank me. Are you one of them? Hello! We've been saved by your actions! What I don't understand is what on earth Tiamat was up to. Okay, no, it wasn't. Alright. There's you. Oh, you've dropped by as you promised. Great, please take this then. Here it is. Rocky helmet. A rocky helmet damages the attacker upon contact with the holder. Takes damage. At that time, I dared to take a slap, and that was totally on purpose. Oh, okay. How are you doing? How are you holding up? Oh. Okay, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. Are you doing okay, King? Yeah, okay. There you go. Good little boy. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Continuing onward. Really? I swear they're... no. What was that? I think that was a tentacool. You don't need a tentacool. Anything into waters. I did not mean to do this. Oh, hey, a grass. A gloam. Alright, a gloam. Don't need you. Can I... Surf? Yes. It's over here. We have secrets? I guess if I was wearing... Oh, there we go. Ultra Ball. Perfect. I waste a lot of Pokeballs trying to get a catch without damage. Alright. Now. I need to come back when I've caught the other water Pokemon I could catch here so I can get Feebas. Oh, Brandon. Ghost. You've been looking for Pokemon here? Eh? That bracelet you got on. It's like, I don't know, really cool. ... Whoa, so that's the Mega Bracelet? You can use it for Mega Evolution? So you'll just keep getting closer to your Pokemon and getting even stronger. Alright then. I guess I've just got to help you test how strong you've become, huh? Show me a battle how much better you've gotten. Come on, a battle. I'm challenging you to a battle. Okay, you don't have to say it so many times. Jeez, Brandon, calm down. Well, your first mistake was leading with Slugma. In the rain, no less. Esploosh. Grovile now is a problem. I guess Wilbur's our best bet against Grovile. Bug poison. I think Grovile is pure grass? Pretty sure he's just pure grass. Buzz buzz. Buzz buzz. Yeah, buzz buzz. Okay, dokie. Whalmer, though. That we can bring out. I guess Louis. I know I can play it about Absorb, but that's the best we can do. Let's go. How dare you, missed yourself? I take offense. Goodbye. Yay. Jeez, Ghost. You've gotten pretty damn decent. I'd say you're good enough to search for Pokemon anywhere by now. Here, I'll give you this, so try it out. You should be able to use it fine. Fly! With Fly, your Pokemon can carry you back to just about any place you visited before. Of course, you'll need the Tree Fort Gym badge first, though. Well, I'm going on ahead, but I'm definitely winning next time. Well, at least it's a Fly move that we can put on Cloud. Crystal. Hold on, this ninja kid, usually coughing. We should be okay. Hello. To lurk in the shadows and live in darkness. That is my destiny. I can't have such a low voice for a kid. I emerged to challenge you. Challenged by Ninja Boy Yasu. Alright, Yasu. I will be crushing your Ninjask with a rock. Oh, you're faster. I mean, I think they're always faster than me, the Ninjasks. At least faster than Soka. Alright, bye-bye. I am at defeat. Alright, thank you. What? Oh, we got Berry. I have to see if it is the air or the faster bike that does that one path I was trying to do earlier. I swore it had to be the bike that I have to do tricks because I thought the jumping would let me get across, but I guess not. Because there was a region where you have to swap between the two bikes to clear it. Or to get everywhere in it. Yay! Yay, healing! Yes! All right, thank you. What are you standing here for? Oh, nothing. This city's homes are built on trees. Perhaps because of that lifestyle, everyone seems healthy and lively. Why? Even do I. I feel as if I've grown 30 years younger since I moved here. Well, that's nice. We got a Poke Center. Or not. We're at the Poke Center. The Pokemon. What do you guys say? Some Pokemon involved when you link trade. Okay, well. No capability there. I remember in the OG Sapphire and Ruby being so enthralled by the idea of a tree city when this showed up in game. And of course, when Sapphire or Omega and Alpha came out, it was like even better. Just gonna randomly talk to people, see if anything gets. Oh, we got stairs for a secret base. Nice. Oh, didn't mean to sit. I'm sorry. I swear there's a department store. It must be much later. Oh. I see him. What's this? There's a sign above. Ah! Yo, yo! Ghost! I knew we'd meet again. I can't remember what voice I gave him. What? You don't know where you are? This is the Secret Base Guild, of course. Huh? What do you mean you never asked? Oh, you. Don't be shy, my girl. The Secret Base Guild is here to fully support everyone so they can have a secret base life full of adventure. We can give you hints on how to enjoy your secret... we can give you hints on how to enjoy your base and items you can't get anywhere else. And best of all, coming here means that you can always meet me anytime you want. That's right. You know, Ghost, that reminds me. Still haven't made yourself a team, have you? See, a team is made up of, like, pals that hang out in your base with you. I guess you could just call them friends, but doesn't team sound cooler? When you meet people in other bases, you can ask them to join your team. Nothing wrong with blah, 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 blah. You're not going to be doing any of this. Huh? No, I do it? No, it's fine. We don't... It's fine. It's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I will look at decorations, though. I like decorations. The must-have items for a secret base. True. Nah. What do you got? You got plushies? Fence. Tall grass. Gym statue. Upoyama. Oh, control bed, glitter mat, jump mat. Okay. Oh, I want plushies. I'm buying a pretty day. Okay. Okay. Y'all didn't have what I want, so I'm leaving. Okay. I don't want to. I guess we could trigger him. It's fine. Ugh. It looks as though that Pokemon can be found up on Route 120. Oh, okay. Bye. I'll follow you when I'm done, I guess. What's in here? What's in here? What you got? Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There's nothing special. Hi. Sniff. You smell singed. Were you at a volcano or something? Yeah, I was. Oh. No, no, no! No! Go back up there. Nothing special here. This one. Oh. Hello. People, Pokemon. Their hidden powers are awakened by living in natural environments. Let this old woman see your hidden okay. Oh. Okay. I awoken my hidden power. I got the hidden power. Okay. What do you do? I'm just a powerless old woman, but I can tell you the type of hidden power. Oh. Nah. Thank you. And last house. Okay. So if I remember correctly, there's like a blockage. Blockage trying to get to. There's an invisible obstacle in your way. Okay. There you go. So, with that, we must continue on. There we go. Who's our lead right now? Is it Louis? No, it's Soga. I remember that I can look over at my overlay here and I can see what Pokemon is leading the team. Okay, there we go. She might have something he's good against. Why am I carrying this parasol? I'll tell you if you win against me. Okay. Well, I got no choice now. Alright, Clarissa. See, she has a golden. I made the right choice. Dildo. Oh, got a little speedy, huh? That did nothing. I bet to recover that, thank you. Nope. There we go. Yay, Louie. Sea King? You have a Sea King. Orb. Ooh, your Sea King's hardier. Guess I'll take a sip of water during this. Maxed out on your Fury attack. Nice. Well, let me just take all that back then. Thank you. Waterfall? How dare you know Waterfall? I don't know Waterfall. I can't do Waterfall. Wish I did have Waterfall. I see a lot of waterfalls I want to traverse. Why did that not kill you? Stop. Stop. Yay, Soka! Gonna be pretty high when we go back into fight the gym. A parasol can't ward off Pokemon attacks. No, they cannot. Oh, Superior, you're evolving. Didn't take long. You look at you weird little lion thing, you. Fantastic. You're gonna be great in the one gym. What is that noise? I think that was a Ekleon that I heard. Shoot, we need Rakakuni on the team. No, Rakakuni. I could teach someone Cup. I don't want to waste that on him. I guess I could swap out Cloud. Actually, no, I could swap out Glass, because Glass is psychic and that's not going to help us in the next fight. So. Oop. All right. Can't remember what you have to do to the Kecleon that's in the way. I don't think you water it. That was a Cita Widow thing. Yes, Kit. Aha! Who needs a dowsing rod when you can just rapidly click in a spot? Alright. Nope. Who we got? Bloom. Okay. So at least we got a decent backup grass type. Now to decide whether it should become a Vileplume or a Blossom is the thing. Plume, come on. What's that? I don't recall that move at all. Oh, we're not gonna hit you. We're not gonna hit you. I'm worried I'll kill you if I hit you, even with a weak move. I mean, I'm sure it should be fine with Absorb, but I'm not gonna risk it. Oh, game froze for a second. Okie dokie. I really should keep Pokemon on my team that's not too strong. Alright, should I risk hitting this with a Absorb? We got like 22 levels on it. That's my problem. Zapiria is really low level though against a grass type. I guess our best bet is Cloud. Guess it doesn't hurt Cloud. Alright. Maybe a Disarming Voice should be okay? Yeah. Except it does make a drain. Didn't do a lot of healing back. That's okay. Let's try a Pokeball now that we did a tiny bit of damage. Really? Would round do a little bit more? Oh, song. Got scared for a second. Okay, now will you get caught? Up you. Yay! 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 You don't need rest. You must work. No rest for Rakakuni. Gloom, the weed Pokemon. From its mouth, Gloom drips honey that smells absolutely horrible. Apparently, it loves the horrid stench. It sniffs the noxious fumes, then drools even more of its honey. So it likes to eat its own honey? Huh. Alright, since we talked about it, we will name this Gloom Gloomy. I feel that kind of destines it to being a vile plume. I think Blossom's pure grass, which sometimes the pure types are really good to have because they don't have as many weaknesses as dual types, depending on the typing. I think poison grass is fine because poison is something grass is weak against, so it cancels that out. Let's go heal up. Alright, all healed. Let's go on. Lagoon or Lanoon. I keep saying Lagoon. It's Lanoon. We're in. I ain't worth fighting them anymore. I'm so high leveled when I get to a new area nowadays. Alright. Here we go. The Mist Ball. That works against Bug. And other? Hi. Oh, you're a bird, you're flying trainer. I need to get out front. Or not out front. I need to get Louis out of here. Alright. Oh, they're getting stronger. That's good. Too bad we're still overpowered with Louis and Sokka. Or Sokka. Honestly, this is fun. If Sokka can stay super powerful, we don't have to worry about him against types that would really hurt him. Mirror move. Well, at least that was a move that's really not good against me. Okay. Anything else over here? I don't think. No. Let's see what our friend is up to over here. What was that? Oh, that's the Tropalius or whatever. Hello? Hmm? Ghost? So, we meet again. How has it been? Have you been using the Mega Bracelet wisely? Suppose I didn't even ask, though. Not when it comes to you and your team. I haven't used it at all, actually. I wonder, have you noticed? There's something here you can't see. Now, if I were to use this device on an invisible obstacle... No. Rather than describing it, I should show it to you. That should be more entertaining. Ghost, are you Pokemon ready for battle? Yeah. Good. In that case, I want you to take this. Try it on. I'm sure it'll fit you. Giving me a present. Aw. Always give me the best gifts. Yo, slipped on the Devon scope. The previously invisible Pokemon became visible to the naked eye. The startled Pokemon attacked. Oh dear. Alright, Kecleon. I know what to do. Though I might kill you in one hit. Bleh. Oh, almost. Became, yeah, jerk. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Just as I expected. That's called a Devon scope. It's a fantastic piece of tech that lets you see Pokemon in hiding. Consider a gift from me. Take it. Yay! One more thing. Oh! This stone ranks as one of my top 5 favorite stones in existence. I have no doubt that your Pokemon will like it too. You know, Ghost? I like to see trainers of Pokemon trying their best. That's why I like you so much. I'm blushing. Seems as though something just shone from a moment in your bag. I sense the power of some kind of stone. A meteorite? No, it couldn't be. Let's meet again someday. Okay, I'd like that. Alright, we got what we needed. And I fit in a gym battle. I know, I've been streaming for 2 hours. May have to save it for next time. Let's get there. Let's just do a little dash on over. Okay, we need a bag. Devices. Different scope. Okay, maybe not. But one thing I will do actually. Hold on, back to that. Are the give ones here? No. Here we go. Let's give that Swamperite 2 Swampert so he can Mega Evolve. He's not even holding anything, so it works out. Alright. There's Nuzlocke your way. Yes. Phew. Oh, he fled. Oh, that makes it easy. Alright. Here we are. Let me get the Pokeball that I've seen back here. Yeah, that's a decent move. Okay. I like the style of this gym. It's cool. Alright, we are here. So, I think this might be a good place to stop, and we can pick up here next time, where I guess we'll be fighting this gym and see how it goes. Well, thank you all for stopping by. For those that follow and watch and continue to follow and watch, thank you so much. Play Pokemon every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah. Got a hiccup for a second. Remember to keep yourselves hydrated, sleep. I know I'm sleepy. And you know, take care of yourselves. So whether it's daytime, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time zone it is for you. Hope it's a good one. Hope you get a good sleep or a good day or whatever comes about. And yeah, remember to hang around, dropping a follow and the such to get notified of my other streams, or if you're seeing this later on YouTube, for when the next video drops. I have a variety of things. I do things. It's all good. All right. Well, I'm ready for sleepy. I'm very sleepy. And I got so much work to do for the week. So I'll see y'all next time. And ending stream. Bye-bye.